is Vinny.
I didn't spill a drop.
Who's Vinny? Vinny's been my friend for 50 years. Don't tell anybody, don't.
And this is Steve.
I'm Steve, and I'm the nice guy in here.
They're two longtime friends who grew up in Boston's Little Italy.
We were both from the North End. He was on Endicott Street, and I'm on North Street.
We worked together in a restaurant in the 70s, and we became friends right away. Of course, he's a lot older than me, but...
So why on earth would two lifelong Italian friends who grew up in the North End open a restaurant in Southie?
North End people didn't come to South Boston, and South people didn't come to the North End.
We ran into a friend who wanted to sell it, and I grabbed Steve and I said, let's go to South Boston, look at this place.
He said, Southie, you crazy? I don't even want it for free. Here we are, 25 years later, we're still here, so we must be doing something right for 25 years.
And you can find these two friends and a whole lot of authentic Italian eats at Cafe Porto Bello. Located on East Broadway, Cafe Porto Bello is a quaint cash-only spot serving all of the dishes owners Vincent Amato and Steve Costa grew up on, cooked simply with fresh ingredients.
Simplicity, I think, is very important. I think in most cooking. I think the simpler you do it, the better off you are.
And when it came to the space, they decided to keep it simple as well, creating a cozy, come-as-you-are atmosphere for both regulars and first-timers.
The first time they're here, they go, wow, this is pretty nice. This is cozy. I like this. Oh, good. Thanks for coming. Yeah, it's a cozy place. And again, the people make it cozy also. If you get the right people in here, and we usually do, it's fantastic.
And just as fantastic is the appetizer section of Cafe Porto Bello's menu, which brings you traditional Italian eats like this loaded up antipasto to fried mozzarella like you've never seen before.
We cut our own mozzarella up, we bread it and pan fry it, and then we put a plum tomato sauce on top. So when you cut into that, you have that delicious fresh basil plum tomato sauce, and then you have that gooey cheese coming out. It is always delicious. How can you go wrong with cheese?
There's scallops Rockefeller served in the shell with bacon and spinach and a cream sauce. And this interesting spin on eggplant parm that Steve came up with.
Yeah, I put a little twist in it, I put a little pesto in it.
I was a little taken back when he mentioned the pesto cream sauce. And I said, pesto cream sauce? All right, we'll try it. It was excellent.
Gives it that fresh basil flavoring, brightens it right up, and it makes it a little bit different.
The cream sauce just goes right into the fried eggplant, and it's tasty. You taste that basil, you taste the cream, and you taste the cheese and the eggplant. Very, very good.
Since these guys have been making pizza for decades, a pie is a must.
The pizza is the best. It's made with love.
We have a passion for pizza, both me and Steven. We've been making our own dough for 24 years. It's a thin crust pizza, not too thin, not too thick. And our dough is excellent. Dough is soft, chewy, and then the toppings just makes it perfect.
You can opt for the simple but satisfying tomato, mozzarella, and basil. Indulge in this one topped with fried eggplant and creamy ricotta. Or take it from Steve and order the portobello mushroom and fontina cheese pizza.
It's just the right combination because that fontina cheese is a little creamy and that portobello with that earthy flavor, it just works perfectly together.
All of the entrees are excellent, whether you go for a big bowl of bolognese served over fusilli, creamy tortellini alfredo topped with prosciutto and green peas, frutti di mare and garlic and oil presented on linguine, and the always popular pork chop and vinegar peppers.
That's a classic for the Italians. Our pork chops are nice and thick. We make our own vinegar peppers, and it's cooked to perfection with beautiful color and very, very tasty.
When I was a kid, we'd have that on a Saturday afternoon. My mother would make that for us. It's a hearty dinner.
And when it came to chicken parm, they decided to keep it the way Mom used to make it as well.
You don't want to mess with a chicken parm. Some people charge $28 for a chicken parm. A chicken is a chicken, come on. It's the sauce that really makes the difference. And we cook our sauce every day. We make a big pan of it, so it's fresh. It's really good.
And while the tiramisu with raspberry is a sweet way to end your meal, nothing sweeter than chatting it up with these two lifelong buddies who have a passion for what they do.
I love the people that come in here. I love dealing with the people, meeting new people, especially people that are new in the neighborhood. At the end of the night, you feel good.
As long as you enjoy what you're doing, you'll always be good at it. For me, I love this. I mean, where can you go and drink wine and eat and get paid for it?